We're going to stream this broadcast so it records so you can watch a yoga fusion class during the week if you like on the YouTube channel. If you hadn't subscribed yet, I'll put it in the link in a moment, but no worries, no rush. Swallow once, circle your jaw around. Welcome if you're just getting in. Great turnout, you're in good company. I'm going to go check on my cat. I'm going to see if I can get him in here to do some yoga. You keep relaxing for a couple more minutes. My cat is predisposed in the front yard, and that's okay. We're gonna breathe from our belly now for 2, 3 minutes, just some belly button breath, get into our feels. This being human is a turbulent adventure, isn't it? Yoga is our way to maintain that connection with that stable source inside of us. Breathe what you feel and feel what you breathe. It sure is good to see you all. Thanks for bringing your beautiful selves. Anytime two or more are gathered in the yoga spirit, we all benefit. Welcome if you're streaming in. Welcome. Beautiful selves, anytime. Good, you guys are doing great. Let's say the great prayer of acceptance. I accept exactly who I am, where I am, what I have, and what I'm doing exactly in this moment. Good. Now, if you said that prayer with me, let's take the biggest, deepest inhale ever. Big, deep inhale, accepting all of it. Exhale, release all of it, and then we'll make space for new adventure. We are calm and peaceful souls. Maybe we just come to yoga to gather that state of consciousness, that nice state of awareness. It's not how flexible we are. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate some fresh new life through yourself. We're not done. We're just getting started, right? Arms up to the ceiling. Lace your hands up over your heads. Stretch around in cosmic, intergalactic, stretchy, euphoric feeling for a moment. Big, goofy grin. Writhe around. Good. Draw your knees in for some knee hugging and back rolling, because this is how we roll. And your back has your back. Okay, enough dilly-dallying and shilly-shallying. Let's roll up and light this rocket, shall we? Who's there? Who's there? Okay, you guys, got our blocks on the floor. We're gonna do an intro forward fold for about 26 seconds. We're gonna pedal our heels, wag our shags. Mainly, we're gonna drain our brain and try to not think so much. Relax your neck. If your head falls off, almost all of your problems are solved. Pedal your heels. Almost all of my problems are of my own making. I hate that. Good. Bend both knees, lift both heels, look forward with longer spine, wagging your tails. Exhale, deepen reasonably into your bod. 1, 2, 3. Arise up, yogis. Boy, it's good to see you all. Happy, beautiful Saturday. Heading into the dog days of summer. It's finally going to warm up a little bit, it looks like. Left foot forward, right toenails. 1, 2, 3. In the Bhagavad Gita, it says the yogi is impervious to hot and cold, so that's good news. Other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is where the elite meet to sink into their feet. Tap your right knee once if you're one of my bendy bears, keeping your left heel down. That's a challenge. Whew. Okay, come up and out, open your eyes. I forget to say that sometimes. People go weeks with their eyes closed. Right foot forward, left toenails. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sink in. I just shook my big container of cat treats and Looney completely ignored me. So what are you going to do? It's out chasing birds. Good. Come up and out. All right. Then we'll start to move a little bit, arms out wide. And we're going to kick our right knee up. Thence our left and right. Now, as long as you're kicking side to side, that's okay. Just for right now, don't kick both at the same time. 4. This one kind of wakes you up, doesn't it? Slaps you silly. 2 and 1. And then let's be swingers, shall we? We'll swing our arms and grip our feet and close our eyes, and our ponytails will go whipping, and our feet will keep us attached to the earth. Best of both worlds, heads in the clouds, feet in the soil. 3, 2. Now, next time you go to your right, left hand, right shoulder, right arm behind your back. And with love and compassion, I say to you, go screw yourself into the floor, sink in, auger in, dig in. The more you turn, the more your feet grip. Inhale, release out. This is really good if you golf, the ability to turn and yet stay grounded. I'm teaching this to my golf friends, and now they're hitting it further than I am and scoring better. So I'm going to start keeping it a secret. And release out. Standard garden variety yoga, inhale up and a regular exhale out. Good. And then our feet are hip distance apart. And we're going to do the roly-poly thing to kind of start to get unreasonable. Reason and rationality is good as far as it takes you, but it doesn't take you all the way. Did you marry? Did you fall in love with your spouse because it was rational or reasonable? No, you love them. 4, 3, 2. Oh, I just got my bill from 24-Hour Fitness. It's great to have Apple Watch, isn't it? Cool. Inhale up. Fortunately, I go there about every single day. Now, feet together. And let's stand up on our tippy toes so I can see your belly button. I'm showing you my belly button. I need to see your belly button because you're standing up so tall. 20, 19, teen. When did belly buttons become a fashion statement anyway? Are they that attractive, really? Should we really be putting jewelry in that? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll stay up on 1. Man, when I go to 24-Hour Fitness, the way I see the youngsters dressed, it would be like, man, I'm glad it wasn't like that when I was 20 because I would not have been able to concentrate. Way up and heels down, side bend left. First one, turn your chest up, grip your feet together, push feet into the earth. Inhale. And to the right, just warming up. Getting into our beautiful bodies, these beautiful embodiments of spirit that we're gifted with. Inhale and release out. Wham. Good. Feet hip distance apart. Drop your chin, rotate thy coconuts. 1, 2. Oh, relax your shoulders. Everything's going to be okay, even when it seems like it's not. Isn't that just the truth of being? It's like we get all worried and fearful, and we realize we drove ourselves crazy for nothing. Other way. 1. It's not easy being human. 2. 5. We got to stop thinking so hard. 8. Good. Now relax your head down for 19 seconds. Eyes closed. Let's consider a great line from a world scripture, shall we? You can't, by taking thought, add 1 cubit to your measure. In other words, no matter how much you think, it won't in any way improve our already perfect spiritual stature. Good. Inhale up, yokes. And exhale out to the side. This is not to discount thought. It's a beautiful faculty, but it ain't the all in all. Okay, heels in, toes out. And let's kangaroo, shall we? Head and butt on the floor. You guys know this one by now. The goal is to have the head and the butt down at the same time. It always offers a challenge, doesn't it? Now, we're going to lift our heels, but drop our butt, and then put our head on the floor while our heels are up, our booties are dropping, and our arms crank all the way over. If you look up underneath yourself, you might see, well, what do I see? Seattle, North Pole. Drop your heels. Come on up, you guys. Release thy arms. Now toes in, heels out. Spin your thigh bones the other way. Grip your feet, lace your hands. Push the earth down, push the sky up, and stretch your side bend left. Perhaps even turn your chest up to the ceiling. Keep your hips square and forward. Up you go. Exhale right. I can feel my endogenous morphine starting to course through my nervous system. I like that. I like getting high on my own supply. Inhale up and release out. Wham. Okay, shoulders. Big, crunchy, cracky shoulders. Yesterday, I enjoyed my first massive migraine headache in several months, and that always tightens up my shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8. I've not found the drug that immediately arrests a migraine headache. I'm sure they'll invent it someday. In the meantime, prayer, faith, trust, willingness, endurance, perseverance. We're all assigned something, aren't we? 7, 8. Good. But we can handle it because we move our hands around so fast and smooth and balanced and beautiful. Other way, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Shake cares and worries away. This too shall pass. Does the ocean care that the surface might be temporarily stormy? Hardly. I think the ocean kind of enjoys it. Hi, how you doing? Faster, faster, alabaster. Fast as you can go. Saturday class. You got to go, 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 go. Cup your hands to your heart. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Feel that buzz in your hands. That means an inordinately wonderful amount of money and resources headed your way. Not that it's about the money, but it's nice to be free. Drop your arms down. Inhale up. Really wide. Now hands on our cute hips, toes in, heels out, and let's undulate our undercarriages. Circumnavigate our globes. One of my globes is named Magellan, the other one Amerigo Vespucci. Pretty cool to have a whole continent named after you, huh? Amerigo Vespucci. 7, 8, other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grind it. Churn your butt. Churn your butter. We're making mantequilla. 7, 8. Good job. Circles are good for you. Inhale, kids. 4 poofs. Arms out super wide. Up your back. Stimulate your chakras. Poof. Just think of all of our chakras were open and flowing and spinning with massive amounts of God love and energy. Wow. Poof. We'd be striding across the earth, healing people, blowing minds. One more. Of course, you might already be doing that. And a poof. Good. Jump for joy. Feet together. Hands above your knees. Knee fruit salad. 1, 2, 3. Lower. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 80, 90, 80. Come on up, kids. Making up new numbers. Exhale out. Good. Get them feet all the way in together because you're going to need it. Inhale up. Prayer hands. Now pull prayer mitts down and scrunch a bunch down into your right. Left elbow outside your right knee. This is one of those $3 poses. If your left hand reaches the floor, you're bendy and you got long arms. If you're kind of like me, just middle of the road person, hands in prayer, knees line up, drop your butt. Relax your neck, would ya? Now somebody's going to come by and put a big cartoon 1,000-pound weight on your back and you're going to go, ooh, ooh, get lower. Okay, you're driving on the freeway in this car. Here comes an overpass. You got to go a little lower. Drop your arms. Come up, kids. Big ol' inhale. Oh, that one is so good. It keeps you springy, buoyant, resilient. Exhale out. Those are 3 good descriptives, don't you think? I'm springy, buoyant, and resilient. I like that. Up you go. We don't want to be the opposite of that. We're not even going there. Exhale out. Okay, ready to do it on the other side? Inhale, kitty mittens. Good, now pull down an extra super scrunch to your left right elbow, maybe your right shoulder outside your knee, but look out for one of your knees straying ahead of the other one. It's not fair. I like to shove my knees over to the right, tuck my guts in. Now, if your right hand does touch the floor and your heels are down, you got long arms and you're just one of those peoples. Now, don't do it with your neck. Relax your head a little bit. If you start drooling, it's your house. It's okay. Now, this is a car you're driving in and you're on the freeway and here comes an overpass and it's like, uh-oh. So get lower for a second. Ah, you made it. Good job. By the way, if there's ever a tornado and you're in the Midwest, don't park underneath an overpass. Drop your arms down. Come on up. It works for a minute. Inhale, you guys. Good. We're going to do a poof to an om. It's going to be so good. Arms out. Arms up your back. Big inhale. Drop your chin, close your eyes, withdraw deeply into your spiritual place for a few happy moments. Stop thinking. Start being. Continue being. You can never stop being. That'll never happen. Good. Relax your arms down. Inhale, kids. We're just about ready to get started. Feeling good. Good. Now arms out. Left arm in front of your right. Palms in. Clapping for coming to class with so many good friends. Pulling. Party hat wearing. Tippy toeing. And then big old wizard hats way up high. Squeeze your ankles and wrists in together. Close your eyes and balance on your tippy toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2. Stretch up higher, drop heels, palm trees left. We're moving into hurricane season, so palm trees are always getting ready by stretching left. Inhale, and palm trees to the right. We're just good fronds. That's palm tree pun. Good, you guys come up. Now, Utkatasana, arms forward, sit at the piano. Oh, I sat at the piano for well over an hour and a half last night, working on Hey Jude. And I used to like Paul McCartney, but he wrote a devilishly difficult piano song. Arms straight up and down. It seems so simple. Arms are down, flips them over, Uttanasana, forward fold, drop your head off, bonk. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, bright future. I'll have that song hammered in 3 months. Exhale all the air out, come on down. Good. Again, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, soft hamsters and spine. Exhale to deep forward fold. Grab your ankles, pull yourself into your own self. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale out. Now your right arm goes in front of your left. It's a method to this madness. Applesauce, crisscross applesauce. Pull hands, party hats. Tippy stilettos, extendos. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You don't even have to think in this class. Isn't that great? You just along for the ride. Stay up on 1. Close your eyes, balance perfectly. Grow roots, open your eyes, and palm trees lean right. Palm trees like windy days. They put in deeper roots. Inhale. This way. Push that right foot in, especially. Good, kids, arms up, arms straight forward. Utkatasana, sit at the piano. Now, in a perfect world, your thigh bones would be parallel to the earth. Good luck on that. Now, arms straight up and down, sitting at the piano. Bend those knees, lift your toes, not your heels. Smile. Arms are down, flips them over, head bonks off, bonk. Lift heels, bend knees, super soft. Exhale, get all the air out. We call that Baya Kumbhaka. You're empty, no longer breathing for 3, 2, going deeper. Heels dig, 1. Come on up. Woo! Feeling gooder and gooder by the moment. Endogenous morphines everywhere. Arms out wide. Sheryl Crow, side to side. Scary Crow, side to side. What happened to Sheryl Crow? Every song on the radio was Sheryl Crow about 20 years ago. Just working them arms. I like this one, don't you? Good, now pray behind your back. Praying behind your back is when you're praying for things you don't want other people to know about, like, yes, God, I really do want a new Ferrari. God says, fine, not a problem. There's no shortage of Ferraris, that's for sure. Good, rotate your shoulders around. Break open those neck, back, and shoulder adhesions that occasionally give us migraines, but at least it's the release of negative energy. I figured out what caused migraines. It's the devil. Turn your face to the right, lean over. What else causes negativity anyway? Inhale up, turn your face to the left, get a good side bend. This one really makes you use your waistband. You don't have your arms for leverage so much. Inhale, kitty mittens. Exhale to Uttanasana, prayer hands, head all the way down, butt is pulled up by the crane. Bend knees, leave heels down, look forward, long spine. Exhale, Uttanasana, 1. Drop your head, would you? 2, butt pulled up, 3. Come on up. Okay, it's time for one of them back bends. And we lean all the way back, and I'm going to put my head on my loony bin behind me. I'm going to push my t-shirt up. Going to scoop my tailbone under, firm my legs, soften my buns. So there's room for my tailbone. I don't want to be a tight A. Inhale, come up. This is the clarion call for that big sequence that we love so much that's known as betterthanbikram.com. Inhale. Way better than Bikram. Arms out. That's why this sequence is spreading across the world so quickly. Arms pull back. Right arm is to sweep under, and right knee is to whip over. Woo! Garudasana. It's a Garudasana awakening. Lift your right foot, put it behind your right ankle. It's Saturday, so go as low as you can. Don't mail it in. Elbows out, wrists away. Squeeze out the old. You can't put new grape juice into old grape juice containers. That's the AA version of that saying. Lower, lower. Good, now arms out. Left hand grabs right foot behind your behind. Right hand comes to the floor. Then the work begins by bringing your right knee as close to the floor as you can without lifting your left heel. Looking forward, by the way, high. Exhale, right knee fully to the ceiling. It's a standing split. My right inner groin says, good morning, TMI, I realize. Good, now slightly bend left ankle, left knee. Take your right arm out to the side for flamingo-goes. If your spouse or your mate is on your right side, tickle them and try to knock them over while they're in the pose. Okay. If you don't have a mate or a spouse, then they're on the way, right? I might get married sometime, I don't know. At least it would still be my first. Good, now right hand down, right leg releases back, left arm up to the ceiling. Now I want you to be like Looney, my cat. When he's chasing me outside, he puffs up and gets really big and I get really scared. Turn more and let your left hand down. Now, please turn your right hip open, right arm, right everything. Open up your right toes like a windmill. Here comes Don Quixote to tilt at you. Open up big, defend yourself against Don Quixote. That's about as good a book as has ever been written, voted the best work of fiction in the last 500 years, right hand down. Now let's cleverly re-grab our right foot with our left hand, shall we? And come up with aplomb and dignity, or a bomb and indignity. Good. Then our right knee comes out in front. The foot didn't even touch the floor. And we wave our arms to show that we're clam and peaceful mollusks. Right ankle over your left knee. And the pose dedicated to the sage Tadasana. Todd's in class. The Schultzes are all here. Howie's doing this pose. Sit in this pose. And all you got to do is drop your buns as much as you can, as long as your left heel stays down, and you will accrue the benefits. Then we pray together for 8, 7, 6, 5, floor, 3, 2, 1. Now with your hands on the blocks, keeping your left heel down, slide your left knee as forward as far as you can, English almost, stretch your left Achilles tendon. Exhale, deepen, savage forward fold, lick your left shin. 1, 2, 3. Then prayer hands again. And we come up in variation of tree pose. And your right foot comes in. We inhale together. And we do a forward fold to forget about it. New Jersey yoga, forget about it. Drop your head off, wag your shag. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, bright future. Exhale, extra super duper deep forward fold, no breathing. Grab your ankles, buns up, head down. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. And we'll do the other side of the sequence next week. Just kidding. Exhale out. We're connecting to a power greater than ourselves. Isn't that a wonderful thought? We're plugging in. We're appliances getting recharged. Good. Now arms out super wide. Palms open for big hugs. Here comes your grandkids. Where are mine? Pull your arms back. Left arm under. Holds them up. And left knee over your right knee. I told you the story. I think it's Stuart Copeland, the drummer for the Police. He said, if I knew grandchildren were this much fun, I would have had them first. Great line. Left ankle behind your right ankle, elbows out, wrists away. Stuart Copeland, the drummer for the Police, he has 7 kids. So he was busy while even he was a rock star. Get lower, you guys. Squeeze out the old. Squat down. Good. Now arms out. And your right hand cleverly grabs your left foot. Your left hand saves your life by coming to the floor. Then the dynamic of the pose is left knee. Some people, like Linda Benatar, they can touch their left knee to the floor with their right heel staying down, but most of us mortals can't. So get as low as you can. Inhale, looking forward. Now exhale, left knee to the ceiling, the full standing split. This is where your right leg fully straightens and your hips crank open like dog at the fire hydrant. And you haven't gone for a while, so you really crank the hip way open, head down. Pretend you like it. Good. Now slightly bend right ankle, right knee, left arm out to the side for flamingo-goes. Flamingo-go. Go, go, go. Knock your mate over if they're over there. Push them over. Oh, this is good. 3, 2, 2, 2. Left hand down, left leg back. Sweep your chest open like a cat trying to scare me. Puffing up, pushing out, opening up new boundaries. Cross your barriers. The one way I know my boundaries is I've so frequently exceeded them. Get huge, you guys. Bigger, stretchier, broader, more. And your right hand down. Now we become a sailboat out on the bay, and you're cruising on the bay and the sail goes up and you even lean back behind you, opening out more, hands and feet open, cells and pores open, mind and heart open. Woo! Left hand down. Re-grab left foot, right hand. Stand up with aplomb and dignity. Whoop. Sometimes that left foot touches the floor. It's okay, we're mortals, perfectly imperfect, but we're calm and peaceful. Birds. Good, now left ankle over your right knee and Tadasana. That means all you got to do is sit as low as you can, keeping your right foot flat, and physics will take over, and probably some of your bones will start sticking out. Now we'll pray for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the blocks. Extra bend your right ankle so much you kind of want to complain. Ugh. And exhale to Urdhva Prasarita Ekapadasana, full standing split. Variation, head down, buns up, right big toe, left big toe, right nose. Okay, we'll repray, and we'll come up in tree pose variation. Whoop. Good, foot down, inhale for an Om, because we're kind of breathless. Make sure you extend your Om to build lung capacity. You've heard of a didgeridoo? That was a didgeridoo. Hands at your heart, drop your chin, 30 seconds, standing, blissful, ecstatic, euphoric meditation, connected to God, love, source, spirit. Boy, is it precious to take time and remember what we're doing here, not just surviving, thriving. Okay, I bet it's 11:40. Oh, 11:41, good timing. All right, now let's work a quick lunge sequence from dog asana, okay? I use blocks for dog, I'm not embarrassed. I'm embarrassed by other things a lot, but not by this. I'm gonna pedal my heels because I have the tight ankles and you guys have the bendy ones. Pump those heels down, oscillate your bunnage, bend both knees, look forward, bright future. Exhale, heels push down, butt high, chest on the floor, extreme squeaking back of legs. You know that pose. Okay, inhale, kitty mittens. Exhale to step right foot forward on exhale. That was not said well. Inhale up. English is my second language and I have no first. Turn right. Good, so sideways lunge hugging. What is up with this pose? Now grab somebody and turn them more to the right and sink your hips down more. Then take your left elbow, left shoulder outside your right knee. Pull hands into prayer. Now savagely push right knee as far forward as you can, keeping your right heel down. You'll say something akin to oof. Fold left tippy toes under. Left knee is then to come up for Ajay Anasana, Parivrita Ajay Anasana. Twisty lunging. Maybe we'll tap our left knee once for good luck. Once and twice for really good luck. Good. Now bring the knee down. Drop your arms, come out of twist, inhale up, look up at heaven, high, exhale down to the floor with hands, syntax not well speaking, step back, downward facing dog, say woo, yoga with my friends, it's the best. Good, we'll come forward into optional plank because who in the world wants to do plank anyway, right? So we do plank, nobody wants to do chaturanga. Then we'll do up dog. Happy pooch. And we'll revisit the down dog thing. We'll pedal our heels. We'll take a moment. We're not exactly 20 years old anymore. We're much stronger and much smarter than that. Plus, like Kathy Bates says in Fried Green Tomatoes, we have way more car insurance. Good. Inhale, kitty cats. Exhale, lefty leg forward. Zoop. Righty knee down. Inhale up, yoga style. Good. Then extra blossom left as much as you can turn. Arms out wide. So spread open. Turn more. Sink hips. Now with all this twistiness, take your right shoulder, right elbow outside your left knee. Right hand on the floor for freaks of nature, normal people, hands in prayer. The hips plunge down and forward. That sounds like the start of a good novel, doesn't it? Now fold your right toes under and twisty lunge. I think this is my favorite lunge pose because it's solid and stable. It's twisty and it's buoyant. It's fun and exciting. And what I really like is tapping my right knee once. Oh, my right toe actually cracked. That's a rare thing for me. And what I really like is getting out of the pose. So right knee is down, arms drop, and then we signal touchdown to heaven. Touchdown Jesus at Notre Dame. Good, now hands down on the floor. Step back, downward facing pooch. Woof. Gather ye rosebuds while you can. Pedaling my heels. One more little strength sequence, fully optional. I want you to come back next week. Come forward into plank should you be thankful and plankful. Maybe a low thing. And yes, I do back bend on occasion. It's not my favorite, but I do it. And then we will do cats and cows. We did a nice little rigor sequence. I liked it. Ups and downs now. This is the bodily motion that makes the world go around, doesn't it? Now, next time you come up into Halloween cat, because Halloween cat's pretty close, you better really round up and tuck your tail, scoop your tailbone. And then Halloween cow, sink your chest, buns up. Look up into your third eye if you want. Good, now right arm out to the side, left leg back. And let's just reach back in standard garden variety, grab your left foot. What a good human range of motion this is. And then pull yourself up off of the floor. Can you lift your chest but drop your chin? That's an interesting variable, isn't it? Good, now right arm goes out to the side. My left foot goes on the piano bench. Good, now sweep your right arm under until your right shoulder, right ear come to the floor. And now I can lift my left leg up off of the piano bench. And let's have all of our left legs pointing fully up to the ceiling today. Shall we? Then very quickly, your left arm goes swang up to the ceiling. And you like that. Then reach up and grab your left foot. It's easy for you guys. I got it. Then simply straighten your left leg. Say something like, yeah, I look great in this pose. And release, kids. Come out of situation. Dos gatos, dos vacas. Good. Now, left arm out to the side, right leg back. Fwang. Reach, grab right foot, of course, obvi. And then like any 13-year-old Romanian gymnast, tickle the back of your head with your right toe. Look up to the ceiling. Push down through your left chin. Put emphasis on every other syllable. Left arm out to the side, right leg back, thread the needle, left shoulder, left ear. Happy time for a sec. Right hand stays on the floor whilst your right leg fully cranks up to the ceiling. And by the word crank, I mean crank your leg up, turn your hip open. Now your right hand goes flinging, grab your right ankle, and then just straighten your right leg. If you can do that, whoa. Can I straighten my right leg? I can barely grab it. Good, now strong out of your left shoulder. Yay, doing yoga with my friends. I love this. I love this. Release. Thwang, yang, 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 yang. Come out. Good. Couple cats, couple cows. Not even a problem. Barely an inconvenience. Okay, now let's get these horrible push-ups out of the way, shall we? You can just walk your knees back. You can stay on your knees. Who's your friend? So you can do knee push-ups. One is fine. If you have 10 or 20, go ahead. This is highly personable. Nobody's counting but Eric Snowden and the NSA. You ready? Go. Good. And let's come to our elbows for some merciful elbow happiness, being off of our wrists for a second. Wag your tail. We're happy dogs and cats. Now, just one more horrible thing. We're going to slide our toes back into plank. And this then will revisit our core work for today, floor, core, and more. And we'll do about as long as we do it for plank. Think of things to be plankful for: your house, your health, your kids, where you live, your faculties, that you're alive at all. Be plankful. Push those heels back. Draw your tummy up, broad across your shoulders. Hair soft and buoyant. 10, 9, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Come down to your left ear, arms down by the side of your body. Jiggle your buns a couple of times. Woo! Oh, my heart, pitter pat. All the joy of falling in love with none of the tragic implications. Good, right ear for a second. Then we'll pull our hands in and we'll get ourselves out of this mess for a finishing yin sequence, which should make for probably the best Saturday class we've ever done together. Have you ever noticed they call it falling in love? They don't call it rising in love. Have you ever noticed that? Falling in love. All right. Baddha Konasana. Really flexible people, their knees are already on the floor, their heels are in their groins. Most of us, not so much of that. So we'll do some Traeger massage and shake out a little residual groin crunchiness. How are your groins? Soft and resilient. How are yours? Crunchy and congested. Shakes them out. Good, then we'll pray with our hands and feet. Think of something wonderful. Let's pray for world peace and harmony, shall we? So some yogis together on a Saturday, praying with their hands and feet, can issue an extraordinarily strong prayer for all of us to remember our common goodness and not our differences. Peace on earth, goodwill to sea lions everywhere. Good, now grab your big toes. Seated happy baby, so pull your knees all the way behind you. Click your car seat forward, drop your shoulders. Inhale, yogis. Exhale to full flying V's. 1, 2, 3, and brings them in for a landing and sets them down. Woo! Okay, right leg out, Mittens. This is my favorite yin sequence. So I'm a calm and peaceful bear. Left ankle over your right knee. Righty shin is to fold under. This is for people who are occasionally restless, irritable, and discontent. I know that's not most of you, but if you've ever even driven by restless, irritable, and discontent, this heals that. Glider pilots. Elbow grabbing. Shoulder releasing. Now, all the while, your buns are relaxing, your hips are loosening, your tail feathers are grounding. Good. Now, as you come down, let's park our left forearm on top so our form is perfect. Let's pull our hands up in stress. Let's relax them in de-stress. Tall spine, shoulders relaxed, chin level, eyes closed. Tip of tongue on the roof of mouth. 15 seconds meditation. 15 eons. Now say to yourself inside of yourself with feeling, I am a calm, peaceful soul. Everywhere I go, I radiate calm and peace to a world that really can use it. Amen. Good. Now swim toward me. Bonk. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Massage your kidney compartment on your back. Ooh. Now go the other way and say, ah. Now you can put a block in front of you or not. How's that for options? And just lean forward to the place where you lean forward. Find the boundary between who you are and who you're becoming. It's very becoming. Drop your chin. Cool your jets. Love is always knocking on all of our windows and doors. Let's open them. Can we come in? No. Come on up. Yoga inhale part. Yoga exhale part. Thumbs, middle center, bottom of feet to massage heart lung center, just so that our heart and lungs stay soft, loving, and open, forgiving. If you're forgiving, then you're forgiving. Good. Now push your thumb through your foot. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Left leg out. Right ankle over your left knee. This pose is constructed so stable. This builds the downward pulling yoga energy, the one called apana. Once upon a time, I connected to more apana. Yoga police are always ready to cancel me. Now grab your elbows, brings them up. Now switch them the weird feeling way, and then do the side to side thing, just as an aside. No more migraines. Good. Now as your arms come down, park right forearm on top if it's not already. I don't know. Tense, crunchy lobster hands. Relax, soft, open hands. Tall spine, shoulders relaxed, chin level, eyes closed. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Deep absorption in bliss. Good. Now say this inside of yourself and absorb it to the marrow of your molecules. Everything is always working out for me. I love that. Good. Now swim toward me. I'll swim toward you. Grab left wrist with right hand and cajole your cortisols back here. Good. And then massage them the other way. Good. Now, with or without a block, fold over your pearl of great price. Peace of mind is the most valuable commodity in all of the universe. Except for fill in the blank, and then we suffer. Well, money, come on. Come up, beautiful cats. Yoga inhale part, and a regular old yoga exhale. Good. Now take thumbnails under big toe metatarsals and massage into Kashipra, the point of vision, because it's so cool to have a sense of the grand scheme, the design of things. Push in with steady pressure, relax your shoulders, close your eyes. There's another word in yoga for meditation. It's called laya, Layla, laya. It means absorption in bliss. Laya, sorry, I spelled it wrong. Good, my beauties. And I bet it's 12 o'clock. Oh, now to conclude, we're going to do heart mudra. So take your real left arm out to the side for a moment, the one with an L on it. So that's my L. I'm going to curve it around so the little finger side buries the hatchet in my breastplate. So my thumbnail is forward. We're going to make the ote, everything is ote symbol with our right hand. We're going to whoop this around, and then our hands are going to make a nice little tent, and the whole of your right hand goes over the mid knuckle of your left thumb. And then let your hands exert a tug on your heartstrings, drop your chin, and let's go into Sanctum Sanctorum. And you can pray or meditate as you will. Okay, we'll chant a concluding Om and we'll feel all of our breastplates vibrate together. That sounds good. Big inhale. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Love and blessing and goodwill to all beings everywhere, always. And now 5 minutes of blissful nothingness on your back whilst I hold time and space for you. Okay. I'm going to balance time and space while you do this thing. And I'll be very, very, very quiet. Okay, beautiful friends, begin to gently come back. Good, then begin to squeeze your infinite spiritual self back in your mortal coil. Feel your body weight on the earth. And in this nice blending of soul and spirit, wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate extra super feel God through yourself. And curl slowly onto your right side when you're ready. Take your time. Good. And then keeping our eyes closed, we'll sit up together, feeling the same internal connection, blending, alignment, connection. And we'll bring our hands all into the same heart together because truly we share the same infinite heart. We'll drop our chins in holy, sacred, and reverent, grateful, joyful, thankful. And from that place of eternal connection, we all say, Namaste. Okay, as always, I'm going to say adios and arrivederci and